Hello party farmers, welcome back to WISNICE. Before we head into the game, let's first hop over to the wheel and see what that has in store for us for today. Okay, last time the wheel took something from the active rules and added something to the active rules. Let's see what this spin will do for us today. I really hope we don't have to remove anything. And this will be no contracts. Oh, this is interesting now. We can't do contracts anymore. Oh, that was such a good source of income as well. Okay, let's get into the game and see how this will turn out. Okay, no more contracts. No more contracts. Let's see, do we have... I believe we don't have any active. Okay, we have all these completed. So let's turn those in. We can't back out of those anymore. It's just we can't do any new contract, right? Unfortunately, because there's some very nice contracts in here. Anyhow, I digress. Last episode we've bought a new field. And that field is ready to take in the cotton seed. Here we are. And we can fill this seed or this planter up with fertilizer as well. So let's do that too. Then we kind of have two birds with one stone, right? I think that'd be good. And I think our own soybeans need one more month before we can do something with them. Let's see, is this actually correct? Yeah, they're dark green. They should only take one more month. Anyhow, let's get this over to the store. Get some solid fertilizer we put in. And then let's plant the field. And I'll see you back when we have made some progress. for the cotton to be harvested at some point. I like it. I like it. Now, the no contract really threw in a curveball, I've got to say, because the plan was to do a bit more contracts before we would harvest our own. What do we put in? Soybeans. But we can't do that anymore, obviously. So I think once we have put away all this equipment, we might have to time skip another month so that we can start harvesting the soybeans that are in these two fields and the one behind the tree line here. Otherwise it's going to be a very short episode. And that isn't bad per se, but I mean, I kind of like the 20 to 25 minutes, to be quite honest. So let's put this over here in the corner. Okay. And the other tractor can bring the planter in. Let's see, it has fertilizer, it has been rolled as well. I think that field is good, right? Yeah, it should be fine. We barely made it within the amount of seeds that we had in here as well, which is pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, we'll skip the time to February. If I please cannot hit my own tractors. We can't repair. So the less damage everything takes, the better. Here we go. I think we can line this up a bit better. And we'll get the combine over. And then I'll see you the next morning. Alright, it is February. And remember, we still had a little bit of oats left in this combine. And that will ever so quickly get out. And we'll put that in the storage silo. Just to have it there. If we ever get oats somewhere again, then we at least have a little bit extra. And then I think this combine can start harvesting the soybeans here. And look at that yield. That is what we want. We want the green color of yield in here instead of the yellow. This is gonna get us a lot of soybeans that we probably want to store as well. Because, let's see, soybeans is only really getting up in July, June, July. Right now it's pretty much at its lowest. It is rising though. It is rising, that's a good sign. But I feel like we need every euro we can get out of this. Because, well, the cotton harvesting equipment is, it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. It starts about 500k. Now, as you might have seen, we do not have 500k in the bank. We barely even have enough right now to start leasing one of those machines. Although, with the soybeans, I do think that we can cover a lot of the cost. Okay. Let's get in, and can we move ever so slightly? Okay. The tree line over there is quite annoying. So we have to get in the combine to actually see what's going on. Looks like it went alright. It went alright. But yeah, let's get this harvester going on both these fields. And then I will see you when we're getting ready to put in the last trailer load of soybeans into the silo. Alright, and that's the last of the first field of soybeans done. And it all fits into one trailer load. I thought we would be able to get about 8k soybeans out of this. But it's been quite a substantial amount more. We're at 9.8 here, and with another 2 or 3 in the combine. That's actually pretty fantastic yield, if I must say. But yeah, the combine will go to the other field. And while that's going on, this tractor is gonna get the plow out. Because this field does need plowing, as you can see, to maintain its high yield. So we'll get that going simultaneously. 12.1k liters. So we'll get the plow out, and then the other tractor, the small tractor, can take the smaller trailer and start hauling goods over. Because the other field is a little bit smaller than this one. So it should should fit all into one trailer. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. And we have to drive up and down an extra time. But that should be good. And this way we get the plowing done already. Do 2 jobs at the same time. I think that is a more efficient use of our time. But yeah, I will see you once we are a bit further ahead. And that is the last of the planted soybeans done. Both fields harvested. Now in the first field we're already plowing with the small tractor now, because it is surprisingly able to pull that quite good, I would say. I was really surprised by that. Which actually is a very good thing, because now the other tractor is already at the ready with the planter, all filled up, all refilled, and ready to get the cotton planted, which I would really like to do today as well. We'll get this combine in the shed, and then we may drop the planter just for now and get the last of the soybeans inside the silo. Because, well, even while it's sunny out, right, I'd rather have them in the silo than them getting wet. I don't know, wet soybeans, that's not my cup of tea, I would say. But yeah, the plow is a lot smaller than I thought it was. Let's see, what is the width of this plow? 1.2 meters. Yeah, that's not big. So it's gonna take a while to do this field. And I know we could have just put in the cotton and be done with it. But especially with a crop that is selling quite well at the highest price point, I really do feel like that we need the best yield we can get. And we just need the periodic plowing to be able to also know your directions. We need the periodic plowing to get the most out of it. Because the more of the high yield crop that we get, the better it will just be. In my opinion. So yeah, we'll drop you over here. And I mean, we have periodic plowing enabled. It would be a shame if we wouldn't use it. That being said, I do think that we could do with a bigger plow at some point. It is just that we don't really have the money right now. I mean, we are selling a lot of soybeans. So we might want to check real quick if there's anything bigger. So right now we're using this. But yeah, this already goes to 160 horsepower. We have 100. That is not a lot. And we could use this instead of a plow. It is 1.5. This is 3, so we would double the amount that we could do. I never have used these before. So my question really is, this can be used instead of a plow, so that is quite good. And this is a subsoiler, no previous cultivating or plow necessary. That's very good, but 250 horsepower. We could test this. I think that would be a good idea. Because we would go twice as fast. The only thing is that we have to put it on this tractor. And I'm not sure how the other tractor will handle the seeder. But I mean, that's something we can figure out. And the thing is, it should fit on a tractor, right? We don't need any special vehicle for this. So yeah, let's get over to the shop and see how the subsoiler does in these fields. Okay, so I've brought the small plow with us, just in case. Let's see, subsoilers. It is this one. Yeah, we don't need... This would be nice. It has a seeder in it for grass and canola as well. Okay. So let's see, let's buy this, because we can always sell it, right? We can always sell it again. Okay, so that's it. How do we attach this? It feels like we have to attach it from this side. Okay. Interesting. So we'll get it over to the field, get it in front of the other tractor, and we'll see how this does. Okay, here we go. Let's see, get this on the tractor. The only thing we really put it on this one is A, it has more horsepower, and B, it has a front weight. So that should be fine. I've never really used subsoilers, but I guess we are gonna find out. It can be used instead of a plow. But we're getting double the width than we would get with the plow that we originally used. And it looks like it's so far so good. Now, of course, this would pick up rocks. But since we're not playing with rocks enabled yet, this should be fine. Okay, I think we're just gonna put this on a worker. And then also see if the other tractor is able to get or pull the planter. That would be very good if that would be possible. Let's have a quick look. Let's see, we can place this right in front. Oh, it doesn't tilt. At least not really, but let's see what it does when we actually start the machine. Wait, that actually works? And that actually works decently well? Oh my. I think we're in the money, boys. I think we're in the money. All right. This is looking promising. I was afraid we would have to first plow the whole field and then be able to seed. But this seems to be working great, actually. It is not as fast. I mean, it's going 8 kilometers per hour instead of the usual, I believe, 10. But that's fine. It doesn't have to be quick, it just has to, you know, keep going. And that's it. That's all it needs to do, really. It does drift a little bit in the turning. But I mean, this tractor is not supposed to be pulling this at all. And it's probably also because it's off the ground. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Alright. This is good. Now we can get a lot done. Or twice as fast, actually, than I originally thought. This is going splendidly. Alright, I will see you back when we're a little bit further ahead. Alright. We are a little bit further ahead. The plow is sold, hence the extra money in the bank. Because with this subsoiler, I don't think we need the plow anymore. Because if we look at the composition needs plowing, it's only this little bit here. So the subsoiler actually really works very good. I like to see that. But yeah, this is where we're gonna leave this episode. Next episode we'll continue prepping these fields for the cotton planting. But for now, there rest me nothing than to thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to see anything added to the wheel. And there rest me nothing than to wish you a very good day and hopefully see you in the next video real soon.